rat, I'm gonna ride foot up on the gas. And I don't wanna talk if it ain't about the cash. You wanna make it rain, I wanna make it last. And I'm not a nice guy, cause they finished last.
On this episode of Black in the Booth, I kind of wanted to give y'all like a more of a bigger description of my musical influences. Not like on hip hop, because everybody does hip hop all the time. Not that I'm talking about as far as like, you know, what kind of, you know, fueled hip hop, like, you know, like the jazz, the blues, funk, R&B, classic R&B. I'm just going through some old stuff that, you know, my father used to play records. It's kind of funny. When I was a little boy, my father, he used to drink a lot. So he used to get kicked. I mean, he used to get super kicked. And he used to come down here and he used to have a big old speaker upstairs by the door. And he had a record player and a sound system. And he would play all old records while with my uncles, they be all down here drinking, shooting pool and whatnot. And as a little kid, I'd be sitting up in there playing the game, or I'd be outside running around on the street with my friends and my neighbors and all that. And then I would just, you know, you'd be able to hear it all the way from outside in the street. That's how loud it was, but they were really just doing it for them, but it was just coming through the house. So I was always hearing it, always kind of like absorbing that. So I kind of had like a good a background when it came to music. I'm just gonna go through some old records, you know, kind of like see what we got here. Marvin Gaye, most definitely one of my favorites. He used to play this like all the time. I remember when he first told me a story about Marvin Gaye, I used to laugh as a kid because I used to think it was funny. But yeah, this is one of my favorite records. Trouble Man, that's my joint, man. It takes me back. Pride and Joy, that was one of my favorite records. Marvin Gaye, that's the face of Marvin Gaye. Yo Scott Heron, Reflection, classic album, very classic. And you ever notice how like back in the day, no homo, how like everybody was like real real fresh and pretty, you know what I'm saying? But they were still manly though. They weren't like how these rappers are today, wearing dresses and all that. You don't remember this one? You shouldn't be listening to music, period. This is my joint. This is probably everybody's joint. If you didn't listen to this album one time and you call yourself a musician, you should slap yourself. This is a classic right here. Michael Jackson, Bad. Official album. Official. Shout out to my brother. I remember he used to do all the moonwalking and everything else like that. He even had a red Michael Jackson jacket. Yeah, nigga, I remember Crusaders. This is a joint too. This is a nice joint. I remember my father playing this a lot when I was a child. Remember that. Even though this dude passed all the records, you know, he still had the CDs and stuff too. They got the OJ's dope album. I remember when this came out, I was in high school, the Michael Jackson Invincible joint. It's tough. Old school stuff. Patti LaBelle, definitely the truth. So, you know, there's just a lot, man. It was, you know, other musicians, other artists too, such as like Sade, Al Green, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Stylistics, so many different old school soul musicians that played like a strong influence on me as an artist that allowed me to open up the way into rap and hip hop. So that's just to give you a little bit of background and kind of like the history behind of the musical influences outside of hip hop and what influenced me to continue with the music. You know, everything has a start, and that was kind of like the start of how I fell in love with music.
Yeah. Mr. Sade. Salute. Large thinkers, so the target smaller. Learn that life is like a game when you deal with ballers. I learned to stand tall while the water's walkers. Was a daytime hustler and a nightly stalker. Life's a bitch, so then I kissed her with Rihanna lips. And then she tried to flip, so then I gave her a vagina snip. That's why I stacked the chip and never fluster in designer shit. Since she tried to stick, she twist ignition and ride the whip. They say the world is cold, so get a bigger coat. Thermals underneath, I earn to keep, and then I learn to teach. If you lay with the devil, just know she gonna burn the sheets. Got my mindset on grind set. Know your time set and time set, meaning that life is moving forward every second, no time kept. I don't stress, I just relax and never hustle backwards. Moving at a steady pace while you stuck relaxing. Plotting on the mathematics, broken down to fractions. Thinking all this is an act to get the wrong reaction. I'm just praying and never hoping, and hoping that my praying is hope inside of a prayer, so I don't need to hope. I never leave my fate inside another's hands. Some things you never plan, but I got other plans. Life is what you make it, it's like you like it. Excruciating, then debated, not elevated. You decimated, and you aggravated and fascinated. We're isolated, thoughts uneducated and desolated. It's like you falling off, liberated and separated. I swear you niggas soft, agitated and dominated. It's what you niggas taught. I just want mines, don't want yours. Top spot what I burn for. Don't get smarter, get stronger. Come together, we done for. I watch and observe and I see what they come for. Ignorant and soft one who acts like a dumb whore. But what I really wanna know is, how do I know exactly really where I'm going? Can these dummies really understand how hard the flow is? And the fact they even care, do they even notice?
Where do we look? Where do we search? How do we find it?
A woman called love. My body needs love. My soul needs love. But how do I find it?
We all need love. Gotta have love.
There's a lot of fake shit, but my life is real. Why I try to talk life to the tank to kill? Everybody so destructive, who wanna build? You don't wanna grind, nigga, you rather pop a pill. I'm tryna nail shit while I'm stuck in drills. And I always was an earner, never known to steal. You stupid ass still on them petty thrills. I'm staying on the grind, nigga, I ain't tryna chill. My man doing 10, one case open. One on probation for leaving the face open. One doing life in the Bing tryna fight it. I feel real bad cause I ain't never get to write him. My man doing 10, his girl, she abandoned him. She rather sit with grief instead of just staying with him. She loved her from the start, the shit she never playing with him. You never get a female involved, have your man with him. She done moved on, you might think this on some fuck shit. She pregnant by a nigga we done both grew up with. But this is how it goes in the streets when you go away. It could be a closest who be trying to take your soul away. Read by the brothers who was 40 plus old today. Some still probably got a couple bags sold today. This shit hot, I deliver in the colder way. I take advantage cause like you never know today. Been through the worst, learn from the best. Put you up on G cause I learned from the F's. Try to stay focused as I burn through the stress. If you get success without it earned, then you blessed. You should never try to be a worm and a pest. You should make moves every day, take breaths. Go after big things, never settling for less. Am I the only one who be thinking it's left? Trials that you go through in life is a test. If you pass it, then you good. If not, you gotta try again. The truth hurts, but I swear I never lie again. I lost a lot while brother trying to win. I'm trying to do right and not die in sin. I'm trying to stand firm, but the mind can bend. You get one chance, can't rewind again. I'm trying to find peace, fuck finding friends.